Hi, everybody. I'm Doug.
I'm Joy.
And this is the recap for week 3, September 2018. Balboa at Wednesday Night Hop.
Yeah. Intermediate bow.
Yeah. So today we worked on some more out and in stuff.
Yeah, we started with one-legged out and ins. They looked like this. Okay, so if a normal out and in looks like this, out, out, in, out, out, in. A one-legged was a shoot, 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 shoot.
And then
step.
if I do it, out, out, in, hoo, hoo.
We talked about maintaining the same out and in movement with our bodies,
Mm-hmm.
but the footwork changes from a step, step, step to just a hang, hang, step, hang, hang, step.
And really making sure to catch that out and in movement through the center of your back as opposed to trying to do it from your foot or from your butt. Then we talked about a sort of lead followed version of this that's a little bigger called that we're going to call a big out and in. And it looks like this, out, out, in. And we're using this to prep into a sequence that looks like this, out, out, in, and mess around, out, out, in, and mess around. So
we talked about for the follows that the emphasis is really on the center of your body moving back and forth, forward. The leg is purely a styling choice, but to be wary of kind of extending it, yeah, because that can break the upper body's movement.
Right. So we're thinking about like a bigger out energy that leads to a bigger in energy. So we are stepping with our chests almost together like in pure bow, but with our feet here very close together. And that's true even if we go much deeper. Still thinking about the feet being very close together so that we can twist into that mess around.
Yeah. We talked about making sure that the step was very forward and straight and not a rotation and opening. And also it's kind of, I sometimes slide my right foot forward because it's a slow kind of into it so that when my weight actually settles, I'm fully balanced over it.
A couple of things for leaders. We wanted to make sure that the in here, my chest is still facing towards Joy all the way until we're settled on this foot. I don't start twisting in my shoulders until we are settled over one foot. And then I only twist about to facing the camera as opposed to anything that faces back that way because that's going to pull you off balance.
Yeah, and I'm trying to maintain chest to chest and like sticking like glue and matching however my lead is rotating, as every lead will do it slightly differently.
Yeah, and then our very last thing was just, so the way we danced into that is just really emphasizing the difference between a regular feeling out and in, out, out, in, out, out, in, and this bigger out and in, into the sway, and then if I do a small out and in out of the sway, then we can go back into standard out and ins. And the last thing we showed that's sort of a challenge is going here and then adding in a little ball change before you sway. We wanted to make sure that those two feel like distinct pieces that are flowing together as opposed to just one thing that you have to do together.
Yeah. Cool.
Awesome.
Cool.
See you next week.
Bye.